tomorrow will be better. Look at this diagram here, and we are asked to find the area of the shaded portion. Follow me, dear friends. Solution. Let's start by identifying the shaded portion. Clearly, up here we have some sort of 1/4 of a circle. Let's call it C. And down here we have what looks like a triangle. Let's call it T. So, the area of the shaded portion, let's denote it like this, will be equal to the sum of the area of C plus the area of T. The next question is, what's the area of C and what's the area of T? Let's exploit the information we have. Clearly, this is a square. If we have that the area of a square is 49 meters square, which in essence is given by side times side, then let us find the side of the square. Why? Because if we know the side of the square, it will be the same dimension which is here. And this is something which looks like a semicircle, while this looks like a quarter of a circle. If we can have the side of this square, which will also act like the radius of this semicircle, then I think the problem is solved. Also, this is a triangle. The area of a triangle requires that we have the base and the height. So if we can have what this base and what this height are, then it's solved. So let's start by finding the side of this square. We know that we will say, but this 49 we are having here is given by, let's call this x, and x, and x, and this will also be x. Is given by x all square. This is the area for a square. So find x by taking the square root on both sides as follows. This means that x, the side of this square, is nothing else but 7 meters because it's in meters squared. Now that we have the radius, we can go ahead to find area of C, which is actually 1/4 pi radius squared. Where is pi radius squared from? This is the area of a circle. 1/4 because this is just a quarter of a circle. So this will be equal to 1/4 of pi times 7 all squared. And if you correctly punch, you should have 38.5 meters squared. Now we are left with T. Area of T is half times base times height, which in this case will be half times 7 and times 1 small 7. Base 7, height 7. So this will be nothing else, if you punch correctly, but 24.5 meters squared. So area of shaded portion will be 38.5 plus 24.5, which gives me 63 meters squared. So easy and straightforward. Tomorrow will be better.